Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I want to encourage women to take your shirts off out in public. To encourage women to go topless out in public. Because women going topless out in public, this brings the source of misogyny to its surface. Brings it out in the open, quite literally. So my audience is primarily American women, because Americans are a lot more prudes than Europeans. So, like American women going topless out in public, this would be like a full assault against patriarchy in the United States. So, like, we could wake up one morning and all the women in America are walking around topless. It's like women have declared war. So, creating laws to help establish gender and sexual equality, these are only band-aids. Because creating laws does not fight oppression against women at its foundation. So, women going topless out in public, this confronts men head-on with the reality of handling and controlling lust without men assaulting or degrading women. Like, men should go to jail for that, for assaulting and degrading women. But women should not have to go to jail for going topless. So with women going topless out in public, men are confronted with the fact that they are powerless. With men not having the ability to consummate their lust. So this gives women power. Women going topless out in public, this gives women power. It's a matter of smoking out male lust out of its hiding place and stripping male lust of its power to act out. So untamed lust always exploits, but tamed lust, there's a difference. You can have tamed lust. Tamed lust shows the highest respect for its object. So also American society needs to shred ourselves of this false belief in original sin. Like, this theology in original sin influences not just Western Christianity, but the entire Western society. Like, even Americans who are atheists or agnostics or have not been exposed to Christianity have been influenced with this Protestant and Catholic theology. So I myself am Eastern Orthodox, and we believe original sin is a heresy. Like, we believe people are inherently good. So, and actually a lot of us Eastern Orthodox Christians are nudists, practicing nudists, and I myself am a nudist. So lust is like fire. Like, fire itself is very good. Like, fire is essential for human society. Fire is essential for human society to just thrive. But fire must be tamed, or it's destructive. So, in the same way, lust is inherently good. Like, lust has the power to dynamically build relationships in a community context. Lust has the power to spark creativity and to build respect. But lust must be tamed. And also, women going topless strips pornography of its power. So if guys have a right to take their shirts off, then girls should have the same right. It goes without saying. And so if a guy has a right to take their shirt off with a girl lusting after them, like, I love taking my shirt off out in public. I do it all the time. Then girls should have the same right. So it's similar to like homosexuals wanting the equal right to marry, but with conservatives responding to that. But that's not natural. So anyone who would respond, well, girls taking their shirts off out in public would not be natural. It's the same argument. I mean, gays have a right to marry just as much as straight people, and women have a right to go topless just as much as guys. So, also, women going topless out in public, ironically, this personalizes that woman instead of objectifying her, because a man notices her vulnerable body instead of taking notice of her clothes with a woman going topless out in public. So, like, clothes in general makes the human body a commodity instead of enjoying a person for who they are in their body. So, like, Sigmund Freud would agree with me that the fundamental fuel to consumerism, to materialism, is sex. And, or rather, unsatisfied lust. But if we decommodify or dematerialize the human body with women going topless out in public, then ironically this bears a woman's soul instead of focusing on her body. This focuses on the woman's soul instead of focusing on her body. So, so a woman going topless out in public with focusing on who she is as a person instead of focusing on her body, this disarms consumerism, disarms materialism, making materialism powerless. Like, I say public nudity in general is the ultimate weapon against capitalism. So going topless, women going topless out in public, this humanizes people. But I mean, keep it in proper context, I mean women going topless in the proper context, like not in a professional setting, because proper attire should be expected in that context, and not in the context of a party like at Cancun or whatever. But I mean women going topless out in public, like at parks, at sporting events, at festivals and fairs. Same place where a guy would take their shirt off, a girl should take their shirt off without wearing a bra. So, and I'm referring to women of all ages because there's no age requirement for guys taking their shirts off. So, there is something wrong with society when you can go to jail for just taking off your shirt. Like, so I'm encouraging women of all ages to build solidarity with women. Do not go at it alone. Just like find another person where two or more women deciding to take their shirts off and bras off out in public, going topless out in public. This will establish the solidarity of women. So that's all I wanted to say. For the best way for women to combat and defeat misogyny, to defeat a patriarchal society, is for women to defeat the power of men's lust and to empower themselves by going topless, taking your shirts off out in public without fear. So I encourage you to do that. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.